I spoke to a 27-year-old making over $10 million a year in pure profit. I wanted to share a few takeaways that I learned just speaking with him for like 30 minutes. First of all, if you saw this guy in person, the most humble dude ever, well dressed, chill guy, super nice, but super, super humble. You would have never thought that he would have been making the money he's making. While I was talking with him, I was really trying to understand his outlook on life and just his mindset going into his everyday life. First, I asked him, who do you look up to? Who are your mentors? Who do you learn from? And he's like, at first, he's like, well, investors and partners that I work with right now, and obviously companies that I partner up with. But he's like, at first, I would always look towards others for advice, others for a lot of guidance. And as I kept going on, I realized that a lot of it just came from my own experience, my own failures, and things that I had to overcome. Because at the end of the day, nobody knows his situation better than him, right? And he can take bits and pieces, but at the end of the day, he has to do internal work within himself to realize, okay, what do I need to work on? What do I not need to work on? He said very early on he struggled with ego. He made money quick, bought the nice things, and he realized that it wasn't really all that. And he treated people, he had moments where he treated his employees bad. And it was just a lot of self-reflection, which I thought was really interesting because I always like look towards others for advice. And he said, no, look towards yourself and things that you can improve and constantly like self-review your thoughts, your actions, and what you can improve on. Also said something I really like. He said, there's a lot of people that are smarter than me, that seem to have it all figured out, super talented, but at the end of the day, they're just lazy. They can't stick to it. They give up. They're not persistent. He said there's a lot of people. He gave me an example of a guy he worked with that was really, really smart. And he said, only thing with that guy is he's just lazy. And they're not willing to play the long-term game, right? They think long-term's 2 years, 3 years, whatever, and they can't show up every day. He said if you can show up every single day consistently, commit to one thing, because really everything works, then you'll win long-term eventually. And I thought that was awesome here because that's something that I've been thinking about more and more. The power of sticking to one thing, showing up every day, being consistent, is just showing up over and over and over again. The last thing I learned was just how he carried himself. If this guy has all this money and he's super humble, he's willing to help people out, talk to them, pour into them, and just be like super low key. He was just a guy, super chill guy. And obviously he has all this money, but it was super cool to just see the way he carried himself and what it takes to win at that level.